One. Oh shit, it's been too long, brother.
It has, man.
I see you. Oh, special guest, huh? Hey, come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, y'all see, I'm a cat dad now.
Is that big?
Huh, big. You feel me? I don't have any cat puns for Coil Ray right now, but she always be peeking out the window. And we tried to take her outside one time. She was not having it. She was not with the games. She be doing weird stuff. She be wanting to crawl on that PS5 though. She know better. She be looking at
know
it.
not to do that, huh? She'll be an alley cat.
Nigga. Everybody wants to be a cat. That'd be her on the organ.
She'll be sitting there playing that. She'll be playing that shit like Tom when he be playing the piano.
Hey, get off of that. Don't be smart, Ella, because you can hear me.
What's funny is, so I said alley cat. I have a funny story. I was with these 3 dudes whose names I will not disclose for their sake. I signed an NDA. Not kidding. Not playing. But I was with 3 of the homies, and we was walking home from Pullman one night, and we met some drunk girl named Alley Cat, and she was arguing with us that she could take all 3 of us at the same time right there.
Like in a fight?
No, in a.
She probably could have.
She could have for sure. But I was absolutely like terrified and wanted to walk. I kept trying to leave the conversation, but niggas kept talking, and I was like, "Bro, can we?"
All right, I know this isn't on the topic, but that's real. Like aggressive women are frightening sometimes.
There's a level of aggression that once you pass that, you're because you're going to try to peg me. I know it, and I'm not letting it happen.
Nigga, these are the facts, though. You're not wrong.
100%.
I got the mic all in the way. That's a little better. But nah, man, that's hilarious. I've had women be aggressive towards me, and it's exciting, but you just feel like you off your game, like this ain't how it's supposed to go. I don't know why. Don't judge me, fellas. We've all hopefully have all had an aggressive woman, and it works out well for us. You said you was eating salmon earlier. Talk to me about that. How you make your salmon? I'm just curious.
So this particular salmon, sorry, I'm eating a tortilla wrapped glizzy, but I'm very hungry. But this salmon, it's low carb tortillas. But anyway, this salmon, I seasoned it. I got one of the big. It cost like $16. I got a big ass fucking. It was the size of a pan, a big ass piece of salmon. I put my seasonings on there. I don't know the name of it. I know onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of lemon pepper, a hint of Old Bay, and some Parmesan, like some crumbled Parmesan on it.
That's fire.
I did that, and then what I had with it. So I had put that on a bed of rice. Then I made this like creamy spinach sauce with shrimp in it, and so like you cook the shrimp in it, and then like the leftover seasonings from cooking the shrimp. You cook the spinach down. I like you can use canned spinach or like frozen spinach. I'm a fresh spinach type of guy, so I got fresh spinach for it. You know what I'm saying? Because like people, I mean, that's what elevates me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what gets me going is knowing that my shit is fresh. But fresh spinach, put that in there, let it cook down to your level that you want it to. Then you add heavy cream. I don't measure it. I just pour it until I think this is a realistic amount.
Like a real.
Then I season it a little bit. Don't put too much because I've made the mistake before where you put too much seasoning and you forget that the pan's seasoned already from the shrimp. So you put the heavy cream in there, you let that cook. It'll get thick, and as it starts to thicken up, just stir it.
You didn't have to go into this much detail, but continue.
Last thing, you just add, so you can add mozzarella cheese. I personally prefer an Italian blend, so it'll be like mozzarella, Parmesan. I'll put that in there, and then that'll really get the sauce thick. And then once that's done, I'll put the shrimp back in there, and then I'll drizzle it. I'll put it over the shrimp, over the salmon and the rice. And
that's that money talk for real.
And honestly, but if I could have went with the cheaper salmon, it was really, besides the 16, it was like a $22 meal. I spent $22.32 at Walmart that day to cook everything.
No, so salmon's fire. I've been eating a lot of salmon, just trying to get ready for my test. which I passed. Congrats to me.
My nigga's different.
No, facts. I lost 20 pounds in like 2.5 months. That shit was not easy, but a lot of salmon, a lot of rice. I cook my salmon a little different. So normally I just make the basic salmon, sear it on the pan, put it in the oven, season, shit like that. But I've been trying some new shit. So I made like a brown sugar honey sauce.
I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, that's where I made it from. I'm like a brown sugar honey sauce. You put some like minced garlic in there, lay it on a bed of lemons. Yeah, I did. I was in my Duffy.
Now that's money talk.
Some sly, It was like a $21 meal or something like that.
Bro, and that's what people be thinking. Like, honestly, I be forgetting eating healthy is not as expensive as I complain that it is. It's just the initial, it's the front, because I made that food last week. And it lasted, It lasted. Like it was a 5-day meal. Like I ate it all 5 days, then I forgot I had it. So today when I opened the fridge, I went ahead and finished it. It went bad. But yeah, so it's good. Like eating healthy. I'm because I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm at the heaviest I've ever been. I've lost a few pounds, but not where I need to get. But I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm trying to I
don't even want to get into that, nigga. I was up there. Nigga, it was yucky for me. I was like, wow.
Okay, that's that.
COVID really did me wrong. All right, we're just going on. Start with NFL?
Yeah, we can. The NFL's been exciting. First of all, my Steelers are winning right now as we speak. So when y'all watch this, we'll be celebrating a Steeler win, not just talking about how we're up. First and foremost.
They're playing the Bears.
Who have a very talented young quarterback.
Is he though? Is he really talented young quarterback? Or here's the difference. You're in the NFL. You're a top 15 pick. You're talented. We get that. Is he showing that he's talented, or is he running the ball?
Does he have a line? No.
Don't do that, because there's a lot of young quarterbacks that don't have a line.
Does he have receivers?
All pro Allen Robinson.
Name 2.
We're talking about Justin Fields, by the way, those that don't know. Mac Jones is throwing to Kendrick Bourne. I don't know if you know who that is.
Don't y'all have N'Keal Harry?
Who? Who? Nigga, I stop the pod. You know I hate that nigga. I don't really hate a lot of people, y'all, but for I have a real short list, and N'Keal Harry's on that list, and Pitbull is on that list. I hate the fuck out of. Hey, honestly, if I had to snap my fingers and somebody disappear, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'd probably find like serial killers and stuff like that first, but it feels like pick a celebrity. Oh, Pitbull's out of here. Sorry, not really. I still fuck with you, Latin community, but you won't be fucking with Pitbull because he's out of here. No, don't start that Dale. Oh my, I hate that nigga. Anyway, Allen Robinson's all pro. He was all pro with Mitch Trubisky, so I don't want to hear about talented young.
Mitch Trubisky's good. Out of North Carolina?
Is it young and talented, right? Is that not what Justin Fields is supposed to be?
Mitch Trubisky was a good quarterback. I can't say that shit with a straight face. I'm sorry, but yeah, no. So we'll be celebrating that. Patriots also got to win this week. Shout out to them.
Best road team in the NFL, by the way.
Also, I beat the shit out of Orlando in fantasy this week.
He beat me by 22 points.
I beat the shit out of him.
This is a settled score, by the way. This is the second time he's beat me this year. I'll give him his credit for that.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm the only person that's beat Michael this year too. But we're not going to get into that.
I haven't played Michael this year. I want that on record.
I've busted his head twice now.
I don't think I played Michael.
I'm him is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, but more pressing issues or matters in the NFL is, first of all, the Oakland Raiders franchise is literally going to shit in front of our eyes.
I love it.
So it started with John Gruden, which we spoke on that, and the emails, which the more I think about it, it's kind of fucked up they released his emails. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, in my work email, have I said some bad shit? No. I work for the government. I don't want anything to ever fucking happen. In my civilian email, have I said some shit? Maybe. You know, I used to talk real spicy with my old manager from 7-Eleven when she tried to be professional and email me. I used to clap back very in a very rude, unprofessional manner. Because first of all, you have my number, call me.
Not facts.
Second of all, if you send me an email, when I do find, because I have so many emails.
Hold on.
When I do get that email, I'm gonna be pissed.
Getting the email about 7-Eleven is funny as shit.
It's ridiculous to think about when you really sit there and think about it. We have one computer. That shit is running on like a fucking Windows Vista system with like a fucking 1709 image. Like
holy
that
shit.
That shit had a green background. That it still had green letters. It should look like a command prompt.
That's funny. Hey, 7-Eleven emails funny as hell. That might be
It's
the name
ridiculous.
of the pod. That's funny as shit. But anyway, Raiders organization is so we can start. Of course, we started with Gruden, fired the coach, young star receiver. Rest in peace to the lady he killed and her dog.
More
This
importantly,
nigga was wild
because we know why he's going to jail for life. It's because the dog.
This nigga was. Yeah, we need to really be honest about that too. Honestly, wholeheartedly, if it was just a girl in the car, not the dog, he'd beat this case or minimum 5. Like I know this might be news to some of y'all, but it's the NFL. Dante Stallworth killed a nigga and nothing.
30 days. 30
days. He played. He was I think he was like a Pro Bowler after that too. Like he kept playing. He didn't miss no time. It was crazy. Like he really just got a month off. And that would have been the case if Henry Ruggs didn't kill that dog. But 156 down Rainbow. If y'all don't know, I live in Vegas, so like I could kind of just drive down the Rainbow. It's like 15, 20 minutes from me. You said what?
That's around the corner from you, big guy.
Something slight. You know, I'd be with the Corvettes. Shout out Juju.
Shout out Young Thug.
No, it's crazy. A life was lost, so that's honestly the toughest part to eat. But it's like the NFL does so much to kind of prevent this, and I don't know why people are so determined to throw away their money. Like, have I driven a little? Yeah, I mean, I feel like we all have.
Yeah.
But I drive extra safe. Like, I'll be like 5 under.
Yeah.
Which I'm not, defending it and saying it's a good
not
thing.
condoning it at all.
Yeah, of course not. I won't ever in my life do 156.
I don't think I've moved 156 in a plane.
Hey,
No.
hey. No,
that's when you think about how fast 156 is,
that's fast. You gotta really think
90% of your cars don't reach that.
You don't even see that on the dash.
Like, to be going 156 miles per hour, I've touched 105, maybe 10 max, and I pissed myself a little bit. Like, just thinking about how fast going like that's going, it's like, dude, there's no way I'm driving this fast. Like, I when I touch 100, I'm like, I am wilding, and I slow the hell down. And that's on the highway when everybody else is going 80. So I'm only going 20 over. When you're going 156 on a 45, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's 100 miles. That's 110 miles over the speed. So my max speed limit, add that to the regular speed limit, and that's how fast he was going. That's flash.
It's insane to me. Like, I've done most probably 115, 120. Most. Nigga, I was terrified. I hit max speed. I took a picture, and then I was out. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm like, oh. I was in my buddy's car, and I wanted to show him how reckless I was driving with his car.
Yeah.
But I was completely sane. It was 2 a.m. I was the only person on the highway. This is back in New Mexico. Like, there was nothing around but cows.
Yeah, there's nothing.
If I'd have hit one of them, though, talk about ground beef. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. That was terrible.
Bro, you're sick.
Oh shit! And that's funny.
But no, that's the situation. though. Henry Ruggs and on impact, he was going, I believe, 127 miles per hour. And then obviously the lady died as well as the dog. But it's just so like this brings up, so this has sparked a lot of dialogue, and it's like, so one thing, like, I'm not defending what I'm saying, I'm not defending him. I'm just trying to, because I've been trying to think about the rationale behind it. And I'm thinking, so his blood alcohol content was double the limit.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much the limit is, but I'm assuming that's a lot.
It's 0.8, 0.08 or some shit like that. He was at a 0.165 or some shit like that.
Okay, so that's pretty drunk.
That's a lot of liquor.
That's a lot of liquor,
no matter
right?
what it is, whatever you're drinking, that's a lot of it.
So he was pretty drunk. So I look at it like this. How many times have you been fucking sloshed and somebody just told you something as simple as, dude, go drink some water, and you just immediately get irate? Who the fuck are you? Like, just go crazy. I've done it a couple times. I'm not gonna say that like I've never gotten past the limit. I have. I try to forget about it. Technically, I don't even technically remember it. But long story short, like, we've all been to that point. So I can imagine, because I've been thinking, like, where was his niggas at? You know, if I'm out drinking, I don't go to the bar by myself ever. I never went to the bar by myself. So where was his friends? Where was his lady? What did she say? What preventative steps did she do? And then I think about it like this. I'm a young millionaire that probably came from nothing. I have a ridiculous amount of money now. If somebody tells me what to do, I'm damn near going to do the opposite off the strength of me having more money than them. Like, the things that I do shit because I got more money than other people, and I don't make a quarter of what he makes. I don't even make a tenth. I don't even make 100th of what he makes. And if somebody that I just think, like, if a nigga that work, like, no disrespect, but if a nigga come across me like, hey man, yeah, you know, I just got off my job at fucking something silly, like, not to disrespect anybody's job because all jobs are important, but like
Quiznos.
Like, I just got off a Quiznos. I'm a sandwich artist. Nigga, I'm not listening to what you got to say, bro. Like, it is what it is. And like, in any facet, like, and don't be 30. Like, God bless. Don't be older than me too. Cause then I'm really not gonna listen. So I understand that I'm a rebellious nigga. So I can understand kind of why he might have got behind the wheel. What I can't rationalize though is that 157 miles per hour on a residential road. Like, I just can't get past that because I can't imagine. I think the fastest I've went in city limits is like 50.
I've gone faster in city limits, but it's a casual 45 out here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I've gotten up to 60 before, depending on what's going on. I haven't gotten to 160.
That's just ridiculous. Like, when you think about how fast, like, how many objects can move at 157 miles per hour? That's what like, I'm really thinking. Like, dude, I Googled how fast the plane. Now, a plane does move way faster than that. I had to bite that bullet. I was wrong. But not much else moves faster than that.
Not a lot. And, you know, we don't mean to sit here and just harp on him, but one, don't mess with your money. That's number one. I can't imagine doing one thing my entire life and then messing it up a year after I get into it. Like, what? No. Especially after I'm getting money. Like, yeah, you went to Alabama. You probably got broke off, but pause. But no. Pay me.
I just understand how you take all that money and can't like me. I follow simple rules as an airman. Imagine what I would do as an NFL player. You can't. You better get the vaccine. That's next, but you better get the vaccine. Nigga, I'm getting all 3 strands of that bitch, and the booster for all of them. Nigga, the fuck? Like, I'm getting all of that shit.
I'm gonna get 2 Johnson & Johnsons just to be even. I'm gonna get Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson. Bro, and shout out to I got know a couple niggas named Johnson. Shout out my nigga Torres. You know what I'm saying?
If he wants to give me a shot and the NFL proves it, I'm taking that bitch too.
I will get shot. Like, you can shoot me. NFL, I could come back, shoot me.
If I'm getting paid, I need it. Like, it's crazy. Like, because those who don't know, the NFL provides like free ride shares. Not only do they provide free ride shares, if I'm drunk anywhere and I make the amount of money he makes, I will have somebody drive me home. Like,
yeah,
like, come drive me home.
You drive me home and I'll Uber you back to your car.
And I'll give you $1,000. It'd be something crazy.
Something stupid. Like, And like, I'll give you a fucking ticket because that's money. I will give you tickets to the game.
They get
You
them
wanna
for free. You can pass out free tickets whenever.
You want some tickets? Here, thanks for giving him. You gave Henry Ruggs, and then you can make it a commercial. Don't drive drunk. And like he's sitting there handing out tickets to niggas drunk. Like
he has a spot, and that's another sponsorship. Like they just want to mess up. Listen, we had this conversation about a couple people on here. OJ Mayo being one. I'm still mad at you, nigga. I'm still mad at you. Still. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, bro, Nick, they just want to throw away the money. And the next person we're gonna talk about. You have anything left on Henry Ruggs before we move on to the next nigga throwing away his money?
No.
Let's get right into it. Damon Arnett. Nigga.
Fucking idiot. A Raiders franchise.
Raiders again.
So this nigga. So I relate a little bit more to Arnett because this nigga was making death threats to people trolling him. And at some point, I'm not gonna lie, I know some trolls. And that shit gets under your skin for real. Like that, especially because like they can really say what the fuck they want about you. You know nothing about this person. They know your whole life. They know your salary. They know your upbringing. They know everything. They know your kids' names if you got them. They know your spouse's names. Like they know everything about you, and you know nothing about them. And they can go all day. You can be like, "Well, you're probably broke." I'm for sure. I'm 100% broke, but I'm going to fucking rip you and your mom. Like it's just crazy.
Facts.
Hey, I don't understand it.
No, for sure. I know niggas that keep a burner.
Facts. I got a couple burners.
But in reality, like it's you talking about.
I keep a burner.
I was like, damn, I'm over this nigga head again. But I know niggas, you know, that troll, and the worst comes of it, they just call lame and computer nerds. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what this nigga had to be saying to Damon Arnett for him to pull out the shit that he pulled out. This nigga pulled out the double drum titty gun. I was like, oh, this nigga's serious. I was like, where? Like Vegas, yeah, Vegas has some crime rate, but not where that nigga has to live. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like, bro, you make enough money to you never should have to see a gun again.
I'm pretty sure he was a first round. I'm not even saying that. Like, if you want to protect your home, do it.
He was a first rounder.
Who's going to hurt you over IG Live?
He's sick. Like,
were you nervous he was going to get you there? Like, nigga, who's like, don't mess with me. And he kept pulling out shit. I'm like, I know you can't have that thing. I know it. Like, nigga, I was sitting there in disbelief. I'm like, gun after gun after gun.
Like, there's no way he's about to pull this out. And he pulled it out. Like a fucking Family Guy episode, like where they just keep pulling shit out.
It
like
looked
Mary
like
Poppins bag.
It looked like the scene in Don't Be a Menace when they just kept upgrading the guns.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, what?
We can have nuclear holocaust in this motherfucker. Yeah.
Do we have a problem? That bitch was coming out next if the live was any longer.
I'm like, out a rocket launcher with Rondo number 9.
Bro, put the gun, like, you have guns. I'm sure you do. Like, you went to Ohio State, of course you own weaponry. Like, I think that kind of comes with, you know, admission. But
it comes with Columbus.
These are the facts. Kill Columbus. You heard? No, I'm playing. Don't show it on IG Live, especially if it's illegal. If you'd have pulled out a 9, you might have got away with this.
You might have been valid.
But you can't pull out a Call of Duty gun, like, nigga.
That's some shit that you be on Warzone that you modify.
Facts.
Like, yeah, I want an LMG with a beam and fucking 2 titties on that bitch.
It was missing everything but the gold print. I was like, yo. I was in disbelief, man. We can understand and harp on dumb niggas. We could do it all day.
Then you sit there and think about it like this. He's an NFL built nigga. You can't beat a nigga up. That's my thing. Don't give me that size. I would be fighting at the drop of a hat. No. I would be in a fight.
In reality, you're not gonna mess up your money like that when you get.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but then I'd rather fight than mess my money up with guns.
No, facts. I'm gonna mess my money up with women. That's where I mess my money up. I'd PJ Washington the situation. No questions asked. I like that. I want to say I expect, and I believe. Like, Ranks know me sometime. He wouldn't be shocked at all.
I wouldn't be shocked. And the worst part is we can do everything we could to talk you out of it. It's going to happen. That's why I say I'm not mad at PJ Washington.
No,
it's going to happen. Look at her. It's going to happen.
Jeez.
I can get PJ Washington. I don't have a bag. It don't got to be a bad bitch. I'm at risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might like I'm fucking with y'all, man.
He's not, and I'm not either. I've lived my life too. I've been at risk.
Yeah, I've been at risk. Like, I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man.
Yeah, same. You know,
but shit, back then.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies. My cat has a mother already. I hope she watches. No, OBJ.
I'm glad he's kind of out of that Cleveland situation. I don't want to see anybody ever rot in Cleveland. I watched Brown rot there for the first few years of his career. Then but no, all jokes aside though, I just don't think so I was talking about this and they were like, well, OBJ is not good anymore. And I was like, that's not okay.
That's a lot.
First of all, OBJ and Baker Mayfield are two very big personalities, very demanding personalities. Thanks. And they both have very similar traits, which is why they butt heads so much. They both want to win at whatever cost, and they both play hero ball because they both think that they have to win the game.
Yeah, one's good at hero ball though, and the other's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. Yeah, one's good. One's good at hero ball, the other's not. The other's Nick Chubb. The real one's Nick Chubb.
Real nigga. I love Nick Chubb. That's probably my favorite back. That's my second favorite back in the league.
Yeah, he's cut, and he's on my fantasy team a couple weeks. So, but now, I'm glad OBJ's out of that situation, and I just hope that his next landing spot, because he didn't want to be in New York, and New York said, well, fuck it, go rot in Cleveland, and then he clearly didn't want to be there. He's too big. I hope he gets somewhere where he can be himself and he can just play, because you can tell the guy's passionate about the game. Like I hate on Odell a lot, but I'll never take away from the nigga. Like he's passionate about the game, and I love seeing that in anybody. Like I love seeing that passion. Sometimes does it come off as arrogance? Does it come off as attention seeking? Yes, it does. But I understand like this nigga just wants to win, and when he doesn't win, he throws a temper tantrum. I'm the same fucking way. Niggas act like they don't rage quit on the game. Like, bro, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's always gotten a bad rap. That's loud niggas get bad raps. Don't forget that. Le'Veon Bell led the league in everything and got a bad rap because he talked about it. Like, nah, I'm sorry. Like niggas that start running their mouth. Think about how Love Tyson was until they start running his mouth like, yeah, it's me, nigga. What's up?
I'm that nigga.
That's how sports works. As soon as you start running your mouth, you're gonna get hated.
Shout out the same with my Olympian girl.
Simone Biles.
As soon as she starts talking her shit, now niggas got canceled. Carrie Richardson. As soon as she starts talking her shit,
well, she lost.
You know, that's true too.
Simone Biles wasn't losing. She was like, look, I'm gonna fucking go.
Yeah.
Because she is.
Like Floyd, niggas hate Floyd with a passion. Motherfuckers hate Floyd.
I hate Floyd. So I'm on that.
We know you hate Floyd.
He's a great boxer. I'm not taking away from his skill. I don't hate him because he talks shit. I hate him because how he talks makes it seem like he's Mike Tyson. I don't like that. Like, yeah, nigga, you can't stand with me, and there he is, all till decision every time. Like, no, nigga.
But it's like it's till decision.
He can stand with you.
It's till decision, but then Floyd wins every round except for the first 3.
It's great. No, all of them.
He got true. 12-0.
All of them. All 12. I'm like, I hate the nigga because, like, that's why I hate it, because how he talks matches his record, not necessarily his performance. That's different. Yeah. That's different. But OBJ, big personality. I think he'll go to a contender. I've been thinking. At first, I was thinking Green Bay, and I'm like, nah, because Green Bay has less than Cleveland. So I'm like, they don't want to go there.
Well, so Green Bay's a true contender because that man at quarterback.
That man at receiver is what you mean to say.
That man at quarterback.
Don't act like he's the only person there.
And I'm not saying that, but OBJ's not going to sit here and say, I want to play with this receiver. That receiver's not throwing OBJ the ball. Who's throwing him the ball?
In OBJ's fashion, yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
But I think OBJ needs to go somewhere where it's sunny. I think Vegas would be a good fit because they just lost the quarter. But at the same time, it wouldn't be because that organization's going to fucking hell. And they probably need to. That's why Vegas can't have a team. This is exactly why Vegas can't have any sports teams.
Because it went downhill so fast. Josh Jacobs
It's been a year.
Yeah, it went downhill. So they've lost everything. Like niggas are getting charged out here in Vegas. I'm just letting y'all know. Like it is not a pretty sight. Like,
but no. So I could also see. I know they were talking about him going to the Rams, which I think wouldn't be horrible, but I don't.
They shouldn't waste their money on that for real.
Yeah, and he also wouldn't want to share with Cooper Kupp. I mean, they got their team. I think they got everything they need. They got all their pieces. Arizona.
No, they got too many pieces.
But
it's a lot of mouths to feed in Arizona.
Not really. There's one mouth that you have to absolutely feed, and it's D-Hop.
Cat. Because now they have Zach Ertz, who's good.
But he's all right. Give me OBJ. If I'm throwing the ball to somebody, I'm throwing the ball to OBJ with Zach Ertz. Now, but I will say this: they have AJ Green there. What the
big
fuck
target.
is he doing? What is he really doing though?
He's had some big games. Don't do that.
He's had some bad games too. Would you rather have
DeAndre Hopkins?
Would you rather have AJ Green or Odell?
Don't ask me that. Okay, we're not going to ask silly questions. We're talking about somebody hurting themselves salary cap wise. They have the pieces they need. Don't forget, they still have the best record in the league.
He might go to that team out east. That team in Foxborough.
No, he's not. That shit would never happen. I think OBJ is very talented. We're good. I don't. Hold on. It's not on the talent. It's not because he does this, but this. I don't know if you've ever met Bill Belichick. I haven't, but I've watched enough. He's not having it. He'll sit the fuck down.
I don't think he would do that in a system. If I'm OBJ, yes, I'm acting the ass in New York. Who the fuck are the coaches? Who is my quarterback? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit if I have
quarterback's a Hall of Famer. Relax.
But Eli Manning is gonna be the worst Hall of Fame quarterback ever when he gets in.
Terry Bradshaw is gonna be the worst Hall of Fame quarterback ever, nigga.
4 of them things, stop. But OBJ, I think OBJ would really like. I think he would really. You put him with like Bill Belichick. It's like Antonio Brown with Tom Brady. Like you're just going to listen to the nigga who's better. Like who's been there before. Like you're just going to listen. OBJ wasn't Malvy in LSU. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. AB got fired from New England, if you remember.
He only got fired because they were trying to fuck it. He got in trouble with the off the field shit that they didn't know if how it was going to play out.
No,
Bill Belichick.
No. They said, look, don't tweet about the situation no more. What do you do? Immediately. One game. Nigga play one fucking game. Hold on. So this is up. Oh, she's already back. So this is what gets me about AB. What's up, baby?
Hey.
I was just talking about you on the pod.
No, you weren't.
I won.
Yes, he was.
See?
Aww.
So AB, right? Fucked away $50 million in about 3 weeks. Now I drafted him in fantasy football that year.
That's why you're so mad, nigga.
I hate that nigga. Not really. I'm glad he's playing good, but I'm glad he's doing much, much better. He found himself in Tampa. I was like, okay, shit. Nah, I wouldn't. I'd be acting the ass in Tampa too, but he'll be fine. I don't know where he's gonna go. I was thinking Miami. I don't know if they want to pay him that, but you also want to give your young QB weapons. So it'll be sunny. I do believe it'll be sunny wherever he goes.
I think he's been in the cold his whole career. He's you know that I'm not going to describe what type of nigga he is, but them type of niggas need sun and need to feel pretty and shit.
Hey, you're going to hell. That's funny as shit.
But now also, while we're on the topic of NFL niggas, Aaron Rodgers, at some point, he deserved, like, we crucified Kyrie Irving for openly admitting that he's not going to get the vaccine. Aaron Rodgers deserves prison time for lying. He bold-faced lied. Fact. Yeah. And the worst part is the NFL acting surprised. You didn't sign off on his. They signed off on everybody that got the vaccine. You never signed his paperwork. Then he's immunized. This nigga's following Dr. Sebi's diet, and because he's white, we're gonna actually listen to it this time. Are you serious? Kyrie Irving was doing Dr. Sebi's diet. Fuck him, though, right?
Hey, Aaron Rodgers in whatever party bumping that Pooh Shiesty. I was like, why does he know this song? Like, I had so many questions. I was like, this nigga for sure not immunized. As soon as I saw that. No, I don't know why we keep saying immunized. He really said that so he couldn't say I'm vaccinated. Like, just say what the fuck it is.
I'm immunized. I'm boosting my immune system.
No, fact.
Nigga, we do that every day with antioxidants, nigga. Like,
nah, he pulled the rug out of people on that one for sure. All right, we've been on this. Where you think OBJ's going? You said somewhere sunny. We both agree.
Yeah, we both agree somewhere sunny.
Aaron Rodgers should go to jail.
Yep.
All right, I agree. All right, we'll talk NBA another time. Let's get into college football. Michigan State, Purdue did it again. You know, I keep saying Michigan State. Purdue's knocked off the most top 5, top 10 teams in history, I'm pretty sure, because they keep fucking doing it.
And the worst part is they do it in the record. This nigga threw for 536 yards. What? Like, what? And this just goes to show that, I mean, is the Big Ten that good, or is it just a bunch of bad niggas and they just get to beat up on the worst niggas?
I'm not gonna say that. Purdue solidified in doing this. They do this.
Purdue's pretty good.
It's like when Auburn used to beat Alabama when nobody expected it. You just be sitting there like, man, fuck. Or when Bo Wallace, what's his name? He played for Ole Miss.
That nigga for Bo Wallace for Ole Miss.
It wasn't Chad Kelly. That's who it was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Bo Wallace didn't beat him. Yeah,
Chad Kelly used to go out and shock the fucking world. We'd be like, bro, this JUCO ass nigga. Like, that's how you be thinking.
But college football this week was a bunch of upsets. Wake Forest got beat by North Carolina. Like,
North Carolina does have a, projected first round quarterback. They were supposed to have been this good, but they just been shitting the bed all year.
Yeah, they have. And I think they just go because Wake Forest also, we let too much shit slide in college football, and I don't like it.
Do.
Wake Forest gave up 56 points to Army. That is a double wing.
That's crazy.
I want people to know that is a double wing, triple option offense that literally no one runs except for Georgia Tech.
Georgia Southern.
Who are they? Like,
you don't remember that they ran for like 900 yards in a game or some shit like that? I was like, bro, why do they have this much energy? I was upset. 900 yards is so many yards.
When you only run the triple option, guess what your practice is? Running.
No.
So yeah, but no, it's but no, like that was another team that got knocked off. I think Cincinnati should finally start getting their flowers.
They should have already had them.
They should have already had them. I am a top guy. Like, I always think that Bama they automatically deserve a slot.
Yeah.
And I just think that's just the way life is. I think Ohio State damn near, as long as they win the Big Ten, I think they damn near deserve the spot too. Because we've seen this story play out 1,000 times, and it happens the same way every time. We put another team in there, they get absolutely smoked, and they were like, damn, if only Bama was in there, if only Ohio State was in there, like every time. So I think those two teams got their ticket punched every year. But I can't be mad if they decide to go against that. You know what I'm saying? So and also one last thing, because we're always going to overlook it, but they're not my favorite team, but I care a lot about them. Marshall's making the transition to the Sun Belt, and I think that's a very good move for them, especially with recruiting. And I think it'll give them a new talent pool to pick from, and it'll give them some more TV exposure. Like, they're going to get more ESPN deals because they'll be playing your Coastal Carolinas. They'll be playing like teams like Coastal Carolina's a good team. It's a new team. It's good. They're exciting. The Sun Belt Conference has a lot to offer. Southern Miss moved there also, as well as I think James Madison is going there, and I think Old Dominion. So it'll be good rivalries that we'll be able to keep going. And it'll make that WKU game. That'll be a premier game. We can have that week 1 because that's where the rivalry is. We can still play Mid-Tennessee State. Boom. Just want to get that out there. Just go ahead.
Coastal Carolina has a beautiful field, so I'm going to watch that game.
Oh, and it's 75 week. Go herd from the ashes we rise.
So let's go top 4, and then we'll move on. We spent a lot of time on NFL. So when it's all said and done, I think it doesn't matter if Georgia beats Bama or Bama beats Georgia. Both of them are in. I think that's basically solidified.
If Bama beats Georgia, Bama has to go to 1 at that point, damn near, and then Georgia just slides to 4. Like, because they
might not even slide all the way to 4.
Yeah.
I think they have to leave Cincinnati out, and I'll tell you why. I think Oregon's going to sweep the 12. Pac-12, and I think Ohio State's going to sweep the Big Ten. And even if Cincinnati goes completely undefeated, it won't matter. I'll be honest. I don't think it's
their
going to
signature
matter.
win was against who?
Army. They didn't lost to Army. Army on the rise. Fuck Army.
Cincinnati has a signature win over somebody.
There's no such thing for them. You know what? I'm gonna just look it up just to prove you. No, you're good. You're good because you don't use a laptop.
Okay.
You don't. I'm just telling the truth, nigga. Damn.
It just felt a little shit.
Was it Tulsa? Was it? Oh shit. Tulane, Navy. Oh my God. Why does it keep doing this? Oh my God. I have Apple Music. Stop asking me. Notre Dame.
That's not that premier of a win.
No, it's not because Notre Dame's still a top team though, but that's like all they have.
So I mean, they got a signature win. I just think I would like to see something new. It's just hard for me to snub out any of the four that we've named. It's hard. It's just hard for me to. But I would like to. This is why we need to expand because like teams like also at the same time, teams deserve a shot. I think teams deserve a shot. Like Bama, you shouldn't. There's no excuse that you lost to Texas A&M. Ohio State, there's no excuse that you lost to whoever the fuck you lost to.
Oregon.
Okay, no, that's an excuse. And that's even an excuse. So this would be the year, Bama, you shouldn't have fucking lost to Texas A&M. You're out of there. And they haven't really dominated anybody this year.
Fair.
Because they were in a dogfight with Florida, and we see what they're doing.
Whoa. Stop it. We're not to that part yet. I'll shit on Florida because it's my team. I got it. I'll do it. Fuck. We here now. Fuck Florida. Fuck Anthony Richardson. Fuck Emory Jones. Fuck Malik Wright. Is it Malik Wright? Naquan Wright. That's his name.
Fuck Zach and them niggas.
Damian Pierce. I still fuck with the defense. No, fuck the defense. Even though y'all be out there 24/7. I'm not mad at y'all. Y'all are tired. You're tired. You're tired as shit. Todd Grantham, shout outs to you. I don't think our defense is ass by any means. Fuck the oh my. Them niggas had nine false starts against Kentucky. And we lost by like 7. I'm like, why do y'all not know the count? And then I know Kentucky fans. Nobody knows Kentucky football fans, by the way. But I do. And I had to hear that shit. Fuck that whole offense. Besides Xavier Henderson.
Know a Kentucky football fan because they didn't really exist.
Shout out Xavier Henderson. You the only real nigga on the offense. Anthony Richardson was lost that.
Is that the nigga that fell and hit his head dancing?
Who falls and hit their head dancing, bro? You're a grown man.
That's worse than John Wall falling at the. So it turns out he didn't fall at the house. He fell at the club.
No, everybody know that.
Yeah, it was. He was at Club Rose.
He said I fell in the shower.
It was the club that got drugged for having all the Brittany Renner lookalikes.
Where's that? I just want to go see the scene of the crime.
DC.
I'm not going to DC. Traffic.
You should. DC has the best brunch.
I want to go and eat the not Mundo sauce. What's it called?
Mumbo.
Yeah, Mumbo sauce. I was thinking of Mondo burger.
You're good without it, bro. For real, your life ain't gonna change that much by eating.
Oh, really?
It might. I hate. So there's a lot of DC niggas that I know, and I hate all of them. Like no disrespect, because like some of them really my niggas, but DC niggas is so fucking arrogant, yo, and that shit pisses me the fuck off. And then we from Huntington, West Virginia, bro. Niggas is always trying to violate us, say we have no culture. They be trying to damn near revoke our black card, and I'm not going. I defend Huntington like I defend my fucking last name type shit. Like I defend Huntington crazy.
It's disgusting because, like, yeah, is it the country? Not Huntington in per se, but we're next door all around.
The country's right there. But
no,
it don't matter.
Hey, Chesapeake's 15 minutes away and they still lynch niggas. So it's like, bro,
Chesapeake. I can see Chesapeake from my apartment. I'm looking at the bridge. Like,
but what you will not do is give us those Mississippi stereotypes. I'm not having.
Because they be trying to violate.
Not in my part. You need to go up to Charlestown, not Charleston. You need to go up to Charlestown.
Go to goddamn Bluefield or something. Like before y'all start trying to violate us. Like Huntington, like we have shit going on. We got the Huntington Music and Arts Festival.
Facts.
We got the Hot Dog Festival, and guess what?
Chili Festival too.
Chili Fest. We got the Rails and Ales.
Facts.
Celebrating Huntington's rich railroad history because we
got it
in the B&O railroad system by Collis P. Huntington, who came here, who also founded Huntington, California. But niggas don't want to talk about that, man.
Niggas don't want to talk about it, but it's cool. You know what? Y'all do your thing. Y'all keep hating on Huntington. Best city in the world. Don't forget it either.
Don't you fucking forget. I wear it on my chest everywhere I go. I'm about to get this
I do not. You will never catch me with anything Huntington on. I do have a Marshall shirt I wear sometimes. Besides that,
just wore Marshall. I get the Marshall hoodie in the car. It's getting washed today.
You always do.
Yes, sir.
All right. I have nothing. Oh, we didn't give our 4. Oh, I did get my 4. You got your 4?
It's the same as yours.
Right.
It's just only thing I would change. Like God forbid, if Bama or Ohio State loses again, then I think that they should. Like if Bama loses to Georgia, now you got to put Cincinnati in.
That's fair.
And I could also I tell you what. Yeah, no, I like that. No, fuck it. Fuck Oregon, man. Take them out. Put Oklahoma in there.
I was about to say Oklahoma. Yeah, they played some real close games, but they have not lost. I think it's
they find a way. I think it's people underrate the art of finding a way to win because that's important in big situations.
No, but they're not big situations. They're playing teams that we could walk onto. So it's like you beat them by 7. It's like, oh.
I truly believe I could play for Texas.
Hold on.
I think I can play for them for you. I'm a better quarterback than Jared Dagey. I'm convinced. Have you seen him play? I'm better than Jared Dagey.
Hold on. I got you. Hey, the niggas walk on from ICDC. Texas is so fucking terrible.
So is WU. He's putting it out there too. But we can shit on Texas.
Nah, we don't need to shit on Texas. They really look like that.
Horns down, bitch.
They just keep getting blown. First off, they were blowing crazy leads. And now they're just getting blown out.
It's funny because like who would ever thought like back in the early 2000s, who would have thought Texas niggas went from Vince Young to this.
Colt McCoy.
God, oh my God. Bro, Texas used to have niggas. Now they don't have a nigga.
They had a nigga since Earl Thomas. Everybody since Earl Thomas sucks.
The last niggas they had was Hoopers. Shout out Tristan Thompson.
I knew you were going to go that route. All right. That's football. Yeah, NBA will be next episode. And we'll talk about Insecure next episode, too. That's really important.
Oh, my God. Because I got some shit I got to get off my chest about.
I didn't watch the last episode, which is why we're skipping it. Fun fact.
Okay. I'm caught up on Wu-Tang, too.
I haven't watched the last episode.
Peace,
hey, that's the hardest show out.
Easy. One of them, yeah.
That's one of the shows. It's about the RZA. That's pretty good.
He was like, hey, mommy.
He's grown as fuck, by the way, y'all. He should not be calling his mother. He's like, mommy. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
It grosses me out, especially the way he says it. It grosses
me out. Mommy. I'm like, don't do that. Let's get into Kanye. So he's really the greatest. I guess
and he's finally talking. Like, not to say he ever lacked confidence, but we got to just hear him talk his shit for 2 hours about how he's shitting on motherfuckers in every category at this point.
And he's on there. He's convinced himself he's worth $9 billion. He's not, but
he's got 80 accounts.
80. He said they got 80 accounts, and he got mad at me. I said, "White boy, don't you?" I was like, "Oh, this is a Duffy." He said, "I'm trying to get canceled. They won't cancel me. They can't cancel." He was trying.
You think Kanye cannot be canceled?
I think these are the facts. It will take criminal action.
and it would take R. Kelly level.
No, facts. That's the only route to go. Like he's uncancelable. You're not stopping me from listening to Kanye unless it's one of those things.
Yeah, and it has
Even
to be.
then, if I hear Gold Digger on the radio,
if it's Bill Cosby level, he's
no. Alrighty, I'm not even gonna let you do that because I care about you.
So, all right, genuine question: you will never watch Little Bill again?
Never.
You'll never show it to your kids?
No. It's easy. Here's the thing. It's super easy for me to just do away with Bill Cosby because I was never a big Cosby Show person. I thought it was funny, but I was never big on it. I never watched A Different World like that. Only thing I was missing was Lil Bill. That Albert was already kind of played to me. So I was good.
I'm not gonna lie, Little Bill, I'm nothing without Lil Bill. I am Lil Bill.
Yeah, they called me Lil Bill for years.
They called every dark-skinned kid with a big head Lil Bill.
And we all had that mom cut. Yeah, we were all Lil Bill.
The lowest level on the razor on the blade.
It's ridiculous, by the way, because like my mother finds other grown men attractive. You know, that's just her being, you know, doing her thing. She finds grown men attractive. I'm sure hair's a part of it. And you would fuck me up like that, Mom? Like, that's crazy to me. Crazy. I don't want to harp on it. I love you, Mama. You did the best you could. Thanks for getting me in that chair at like 8, 9.
Mommy.
I love you, Mommy. Mommy. No,
now my dad had me I'm not gonna hold you. My dad had me getting cuts since I was out the womb. I just always had a big ass forehead, like from birth. Like it never grew in. I had a bald fade at 5.
Not fact. All right. Kanye had an interview. When I say talk this shit, if there was somebody in his life he could piss off, he probably did.
Yeah, he
probably did.
The way, I mean, he said some shit, and it was like. So first of all, the Big Sean comments were the funniest. Those were the highlight to me because the way he said, like, when he went and got the Halloween like RIP tombstone, like on my tombstone put the biggest mistake I ever made was signing Big Sean. That's crazy.
He said, so most people come out with a banger that they want people to remember forever. And he wanted to talk about ass. He said, people came up to me in the airport, like my theme song. You know, they come up there, Touch the Sky, and all these other great Kanye songs. And they walk up to Big Sean like ass. That shit was so fucking funny. Oh my God. He shit on everybody. His kids might not even have nobody to watch him after this. He was shitting on the maids.
Bro, the way he sat on the nanny was fired. Like,
yeah, he got yucky on the nanny.
The nanny and the publicist.
Oh, Kim's publicist.
he said, I fucking hate you. Like he really went in. But no, I think it was cool because I like how something that I think that he might, hopefully people follow suit. He opened up the challenge to the Verzuz because like the Verzuz has been getting guys who kind of faded away a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's giving them a chance to finally get their flowers again for the new generation. He's a guy that the new generation, every generation knows who Kanye is.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He said a lot of things like he said, look, I inspired people 20 years before me making beats for them. I inspired people 20 years after me. And he's not wrong. Like,
he's not wrong
at all. Like, y'all don't realize this is different. Kanye. I don't know what rapper. Here's the thing. There's a lot of shit Kanye produced and he got no credit for. And he talked about it a lot too. Like, you don't have to realize, a lot of people's like, oh yeah, go against Hov. Hov will play a song and then Kanye will play the exact same song because he produced it. Like, it.
At the
so Drake, you got to answer that call.
Zero tie.
Yeah, Drake got to answer that call.
Drake, but here's the thing. Every time, I've been thinking, and we were arguing about it in the group chat, in one of my group chats.
It shouldn't be an argument.
And it shouldn't be, but here's how much of an argument it shouldn't be. They were trying to argue if Drake can win a round. Like, can he win a single round in a 20-song Verzuz? And I genuinely, like, at first I was like, yeah, I mean, for sure he can probably win like 5, 6. Realistically, No, he might not win. Quality hit for quality hit.
Drake could get about 3 off.
With 3 songs.
What 3 songs? He's gonna get off on his rapping, I think. But here's the thing, though. Like, you can't. Okay, so we're sitting there, and I have 3 Drake songs like that are really, really untouchable, and he really couldn't play these in a versus though. Like, Lord knows he can play. Lord knows will win against damn near anything Kanye has. For me personally, just because the rapping is Diplomatic Immunity, which he will not play. It's just not gonna happen. I don't see him playing Tuscan Leather for real.
No.
And I don't see him playing 4 p.m. He'll play Draft Day. I'll see Draft Day getting played. But if I hear So Appalled, like, fuck I'm supposed to do, nigga?
Because I was thinking if he wants to go pop hits, like, oh, well, I'm going to play God's Plan.
That will never. Drake,
going to get fucked up.
No, you cannot go in there. If I hear nonstop, I'll cut it off. I'll cut the whole verses off. It's not anything that he could go in there because Kanye's hits are hits.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. Like, Kanye's hits are quality hits. Like, oh, I'm gonna play Hotline Bling, which was a smash hit.
I love Hotline Bling, but
it's not fucking with. It's not. It can't be. What's it called? Good Life. Good Life is clearing 90% of Drake.
If I heard him say, ooh, I'm gonna be like,
nothing's ever promised to my. Once I hear that,
it's nasty. Listen, y'all gotta realize this. There's a lot of Kanye. Like, all right, we keep talking about young Kanye. Ultralight Beam is gonna beat
a lot of songs.
Hotline Bling. Like, it will be yuck. Like, it have to be his rap hits, and it can't go against Kanye's solidified guarantee. So if I hear Lord Knows is one of my favorite rap songs ever. I keep mentioning it because like he really blacked out. If I hear Can't Tell Me Nothing, if I hear Jesus Walks, if I hear Runaway, if I hear Devil in a New Dress, if I
Runaway is like, and the crazy part is if he can do like Soulja Boy repeated songs for 3 rounds and he ended up losing 2 of them.
Kanye's not.
Kanye could play Runaway every round and win. Like there's a song like Kanye has like 5. Let me say 5. He has about 2-3 songs that can literally beat any Drake song. Period.
He has more than 2 or 3 songs.
And I'm being humble.
I am. I'm trying to be, but it would be like.
And I'm not even saying. And the crazy part is, Kanye could do up to Graduation and win. He doesn't have to pass Graduation, and that's scary because we still have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 808s, and motherfucker Watch the Throne.
So here's my thing. Here's really my thing. The biggest concern with Kanye is what songs he's going to pick.
Exactly.
That would be the biggest thing. If Kanye let the fans pick, won't even be close. If I hear Closed on Sunday, You're My Chick-fil-A, like, I know what time it is.
Yeah. But I think he would take it serious because I think he would take it serious because it's Drake. Like, he's not gonna fuck up that.
I don't agree. I think wholeheartedly he will fuck up because he's Kanye and nobody can tell him shit.
And then he would request a rematch and Drake would be like, he'd make a diss song about it.
Yeah.
And the diss song would be so ridiculous.
Here's the thing. Drake's smart. Drake's one of the smartest niggas I've ever seen move in rap personally. Like, nobody moves how Drake moves because he knows his audience. Not only his audience, he knows his stands. And he knows his fan base. And he knows he can get away with anything because he really
knows KT. He knows Rob.
He knows Rob. We mention Rob every episode. We can't help it. He can get away with a lot of shit. He cannot get away with Kanye in the verses. It's just not.
He's getting ate the fuck up.
Yeah, like back to back really sounds good against Meek Mill, but you can't. Back to back is so beatable. Like, I'm thinking about the biggest Drake hits, like up here. That Sicko Mode verse was really good. You might not want to hear that one
until you hear All Falls Down, which is another song that could beat any Drake song damn near. Like,
Through the Wires beating it. There's a long. I think the list of Kanye songs that would beat any Drake song is ridiculous.
It's damn near a verses.
It might be the whole verses. Drake probably wouldn't get a thing off.
That's what I was, and then people were like, "Oh, you're hating," because then so we got past so I'm not gonna say they agreed that it would be a 20-0, but then the argument became even if Drake got beat 20-0, all of the rounds would be close losses. Like, it would be like it would. a few of the rounds. I'd say 10 of the rounds would be like, damn, Drake almost had it. Like, only way Drake can win is if he goes second on every single time. And even then, he'd probably have to, like, he would have to literally just pick his best bar songs to even keep up. Because there's no way you can keep up with this music. Music for music, you just can't do it. And even then, Kanye really used to spit. Like, he really can talk crazy when he wants to. Like,
Gorgeous is, oh my God. Jerome get more time than Brandon. And every time I'm in the airport, they go all through my bags and tell me it's random. And hey, like, but Kanye, we still winning. Life is like a bad, what do you say? Life is like a bad massage or a good massage. I need a happy ending. And hey, Kanye has songs where he's really, really blacking the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to take it this far. I wasn't going to. Dark Fantasy is beating a lot of Drake shit.
Dark Fantasy's winning in the versus Drake. Like, damn near.
Like, no, not the album. The first intro, the intro song. Crack.
Wow. Yeah. Because I'm hearing
can we get
the plan was Drake could tell the pain over, but what's worse, the pain or the hangover.
No, he's nuts.
He'd have to get Urkel's on your team. That's why your win's low.
Hey, Kanye would have to try to lose this shit. Now, Kanye has those poppy, like, All of the Lights ain't gonna beat nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a very beatable song. But he has so many songs in front of that shit.
Flashing Lights is a fucking bang. Like, now
that's
I'm thinking,
a crazy ass song.
Flashing Light. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she like.
All right, I'm team Drake might not win a round. We're not even supposed to be talking about Kanye like this, but he talked this. Do you have anything like important you would like? Not important, but like key points you want to talk about the interview? Because if not, this is going to turn into a pissing match. But only one nigga, you know, is going to be doing that because Kanye is just Kanye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kanye. The interview. I like how he addressed the MAGA shit and like how pretty much he's not mad that people disagreed with the MAGA shit. He's more mad about how they disagree with it. And we also, here's something that we got to talk about eventually. We don't got to do it on this pod, but we have to quit fucking with solely the Democrats. And I say this to say this. Them niggas will go out there and do all the cooning they need to do to get our vote. And then we won't fucking see. I think the best thing he said in that whole interview was, we'll do all this shit for Kamala Harris and we ain't seen her since the election. I haven't seen her since we did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Joe Biden shit himself. He's the president. The president of America shit himself. What the fuck?
That's fucking crazy.
I digress. But Kanye really said some shit. Like, he really said some shit that, like, people always try to say, oh, he's crazy for saying it, but like, you just got to listen to what he's really trying to say.
And you don't got to agree.
Agree with everything.
Like, yeah, I don't agree with everything.
Like, you got to be able to reason with people and I understand what the fuck he's trying to say.
And he name dropped like 60 billionaires.
Yeah, that was the biggest flex was when they counted all when he said, yeah, I'm at, you know, I was at the dinner table with Elon Musk and Oprah Winfrey sitting across from Hillary Clinton at Jeff Bezos' dinner.
With Steven Spielberg feeding me lunch. I was like, what? Like, nigga, why? Like, what event is this? That sounds like the Illuminati. Let's keep it a bean. And he was like, these guys are my peers. He named like 4: Elon, Bezos, Zuckerberg. He said, these are my peers. The rest, dead. I was like, nigga, what? He's talking. He talked. Y'all should really go watch it. One, because he was funny the entire fucking interview. I knew Kanye was funny because I watched a lot of Kanye interviews. I'm a big Kanye fan. Yeah. But he hasn't been funny for a long time. Unless we're laughing at him. But I laughed with Kanye for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, him and Nori fucking cutting them off every sentence.
No facts. The quick time was not quick at all. I loved it.
But it was good. It definitely opened up the door for some verses that we have to see now.
He won't battle Jay because he's the boss, like he said. But
yeah, but we can at least
get Drake.
He's beating Jay too. I hate to be the guy to say it, but
yeah, I wouldn't blink. He's definitely beating Jay-Z. And I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the greatest rapper of all time, just not in the verses. All right, we got to get into this Astroworld situation. So here's the thing. Travis is getting shitted on right now. Shitted on him. Yeah, that was a fire song, by the way. Why? Could he have done things better? Yes.
Yeah.
But you are. I hope you guys aren't expecting that. A lot of people have died in concerts and performers never stop. And they go, "Oh, this performer stopped." You know how many concerts they talk about ASAP Rocky? The first thing they said. You know how many concerts ASAP Rocky has, and I guarantee people have died in them. And y'all just see that one clip and believe it. Like this nigga's been rapping for 10 years more. 10 plus years. This nigga dropped a classic 10 years ago performing off of it. You think one nigga died at a show and he was just like, hey, everybody stop. Like, it's not. Sorry.
I think what's aggravating is like when people will go through, first of all the fucking theories, like that was his Illuminati ritual. Like, shut the fuck.
They love writing in red on niggas' hands, don't they?
Yeah, bro.
Nigga do this. They write it on his palm.
Tattoos that's been there for fucking ever. It's so annoying. It's just exhausting. And then you got the fake spiritual motherfuckers. It's like, well, the scenery with the words spinning, it was a hypnotization tool to take people to the other side, which was the other side of the living realm to death, because it was a satanic. Maybe this nigga is just a fucking rock star.
Not fact. Y'all try to say Beyonce was a devil too. I ain't forget.
Yeah, I didn't forget. And what was getting me, that's how I know motherfuckers they've never seen festivals. Woodstock, you don't think niggas was dying? Woodstock 99, literally people were it was literally fucking chaotic. It's on HBO Max. Go watch it. It was insane. And what the biggest thing is, the people who have the most shit to say is niggas that wasn't even there. Like, if you were there, you mean to tell me? I know a guy that was there. He tweeted it. He said, "Man, I can't believe that shit happened. It was cool where I was at." So Travis Scott in a crowd of 50,000 people, we supposed to see 8 niggas. What do you want this nigga to do?
Here's the thing. Yeah, he got a lot of flack for it. It's a situation, rest in peace to those 8 people and their families. I pray for their families. Like they had people blocking the ambulance and security. Like, how good do they think Travis Scott's vision is? I want to keep it a bean here.
Yeah. And I really want to know this. So pretty much, long story short, all the deaths kind of came from just like mass lawlessness, as far as like just reckless energy in this environment, with the music's loud and everybody's trying to get close to the stage. It's a bunch of pushing, which does he incite mosh pits and shit? Yes. Who doesn't? It's 2020 fucking one.
Right.
So it's a bunch of his show. It's a bunch of chaos. Imagine, so these niggas was this hype because he was performing and Drake was about to come out and shit. Imagine if Travis Scott says, "If you guys don't calm the fuck down, I'm leaving and the show's over." Imagine how chaotic it's going to get when this nigga says, "All right, I'm out. I've just paid however much money I paid for this shit, and you're leaving." Yeah, I'm turning shit upside down too. So it's like, when you look at that, is the situation completely sad? It's 1,000% sad, and it should never happen. But you can't put this all on Trav. You gotta look at the venue. Who fucking hired security? Who the fuck set up the venue? Like, you got promoters, you got so many people before it actually gets. Travis Scott just said, "All right, listen, I want this thing. I want it to be Astroworld Festival, and I want fucking roller coasters and shit, and I want a stage, and I want as many people as you can get." That's all he's doing. He's not calling people saying, "Hey, we need fucking 20,000 security." Because if you have 50,000 people, that little 100-man security team ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they do it venues do it every time.
People gotta quit being so mad and just like, and people doing shit for clickbait, like, "Oh, come look at me. Like, here's my dissertation about how satanic this was, and you should follow this." And like, people are too. Long story short, just assess the whole situation. That's a fucking massive fuck up.
It's insane. I don't know. Like, every time something bad happens, they go straight to satanic, and even if it's not bad, they just love going straight to satanic. Do you remember Chloe Bailey's? Not Grammy. I want to say BET performance. They called her satanic. I'm like, because she said her own name in falsetto. Was it weird? Yeah, she probably should have did that. Not the best look. It was like, oh my gosh, she was like losing control. I was like, bro, it's crazy to me. Like, that's the first thing they want to do is call it satanic. They said the same thing to Kanye. They call niggas satanic for nothing. Do people look? Rest in peace to those people and pray for their families. It was a crazy ass concert, as expected. Like I don't know if people's ever seen Travis Scott perform. I seen him one time in a Colorado stadium, an arena, a basketball arena, excuse me. They were moshing right in the front. And there's like, bro, we're in an arena. Like these are seats, bleachers. And that's just how they act. Nobody died, luckily, but you put them out in the open field. Oh my God.
Niggas was fainting at Rolling Loud when he did his set in Miami. My girlfriend was there. She was like, yeah, niggas was fainting. Niggas was fainting.
First off, it's crazy. Like, he's not Michael Jackson. Don't faint. Like, you're better than that.
And you got me fucked up. First of all, I look at it like this. Look, and here's the part that somebody has to say it, because we're talking about how this, what really makes this a big deal. What type of people died? What type of people got injuries? And I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's why I was acting. That's why I was getting. Because really, when I think about all the nigga concerts I've been to, I went to go see Dirk in a fucking in Newport, like whatever the fuck that is in Columbus, bro. And that bitch was packed all the way, like couldn't move type shit. Niggas wasn't on no nut shit in there. You know why? Because niggas got some fucking sense. Like also niggas in there rolling up, smoking gas the whole time.
Here's the thing, bro. In all reality, niggas get shot at concerts. That's just how that goes.
Yeah. And nobody will say a goddamn thing.
It's a shade room post. That's it.
7 people shot and killed at Dirk concert.
It wouldn't be crazy. Honestly, I'd be like, damn, niggas was wild.
And here's the wilder part. That Dirk concert might have had 2,000 people there. It was in a confined area. These, like, they can look at the percentage, not to invalidate these deaths. Imagine if 10, because I've been to places where motherfuckers got shot up. Gunna, when he came to Huntington, performed at Remy's. He performed, there's a shooting. So look at it, there's about 1,000 people in there, maybe 2,000. Now there's not 2,000 people fitting at Remy's, it's about 1,000 maybe. And like 4 niggas got shot. Nobody said a thing.
Wasn't a big deal.
Look at the percentage of people that was. 4 to 1,000 versus 8 to 50,000. But we're gonna talk about this one.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say about it. Like, relax, talk to the police, talk to security, get mad at those people, get mad at the people blocking the way of other people. Don't get mad at the nigga performing. Like, don't.
But then they're like, you guys will do anything to defend these billionaires and millionaires that don't care about you. I'm not even defending the nigga. I'm calling you out. I'm really not defending nobody. Because we can if y'all niggas want to, we can cancel this nigga Travis Scott right now.
Nah, these are facts. I'm very good on Travis Scott.
Like, I'm cool. Oh no, I can't listen to Sicko Mode. Like, damn. I haven't touched the Travis Scott project in months. I haven't
listened to Travis Scott since 2019.
Bro, what? I haven't listened to him literally since then. Like, I can't remember the last time I said, yo, put the Travis Scott on.
You haven't? I probably have never said that in my life.
2015 is the last time I said it.
Outside, actually. No. Yeah, with 21, and it was literally for 21's verse. Did I have it on some playlists? Yeah. I would never in my life ask a nigga to put on Travis. It's just not going to happen.
I don't have one Travis Scott song on any of my playlists.
Don't cancel him because, obviously he's not deserving of it. But if y'all want to, all right, shit. It ain't going to face
I don't care. But at least do it for a good cause.
In fact, when y'all canceled the baby, I was like, yeah, all right.
But he's back.
I didn't care.
You see where Boosie did he staged that event? You see that where some dude like walked up like, ain't you the one that been talking about my
yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
He said he staged it?
That shit, did you not see the microphone at the top of the video?
No.
There's a microphone. There's like one of them fucking set and go
boom mics. Boom mics, yeah.
Yeah. That bitch was in there.
Hey, he's hilarious.
He's funny as shit.
All right, let's get into it. I feel like we should go Wale, Big Sean, and close out on Summer.
I can't talk about Big Sean. I haven't heard a single song.
Okay, well, we can go Wale and then close out. We can just talk about how disappointing Wale is and then talk about how disappointed we are in women because of the Summer album. And then you can get into your bag. I know you're really, really stoked.
About talking about slandering women. I'm gonna hold it till we have some women on here to defend their species.
Okay, then we'll just talk about the album because it's a great album. Okay, let's start with the Forlorn 2. Ass.
So differing of opinions because I loved it.
Why did you love it? Like, let's keep it a bean.
So there were skippable songs, but it's just a vibe. Like, I'm not saying it's one of his better projects. It was, for me personally, I can just listen to that shit, and no matter what I'm doing, I can just sit there and vibe to it. Like, I've listened to it probably about 8 times, maybe 9 times through so far. It's cool. Like, I really mess with it a lot like that. Especially that I like how he kind of like was like, you know what, I'm chilling. I like that go-go song he got on there too. That go-go song on there is tough.
So here's my thing. This is where I have trouble. I don't know if this is the worst Wale album of the 2010s. Since 2010, since Ambition, this was 2011, because it's either this or Summer on Sunset.
Summer on Sunset, probably. I think this is better than Summer on Sunset.
This is not good. Like, it breaks my heart. I love Wale.
So why is it bad? Why is it bad?
Because it's not good. I've listened to Wale a lot.
What makes it bad though? Because I thought his bars were there.
His bars weren't there enough. Here's the thing. Wale can get away with questionable music because he raps so good. That's what makes Wale acceptable. If Wale was an rapper, I'd never listen. But Wale's one of the best lyricists in the world, if maybe the best. Did he show you he was the best on this?
Like I said, for me personally, it was just a vibe for me. Like, he's just rapping. It was more poetic to me.
No, you know what's crazy? I love Poetry Wale, DNA, the Diced Pineapples. This is my favorite Wale. So when he goes, what's the name of the fucking song?
New Balances?
Fire and Ice. And he goes, yeah, I'm about to be real poetic with this one. And then did nothing poetic.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we just gonna have to agree to disagree because I'll
rebumped. I'll rebump. You know what? I'm gonna re-download it because I listened to it twice and I was like, this is I'll re-download it, listen to it, and I also have the album About Nothing, which is my favorite Wale album, downloaded. So when I listen to this and still hate it, I'll go bump that and love it.
Yeah, I do love that.
Yeah, niggas was sleeping. I put niggas on. It's cool.
I love Young Thug's album too, by the way. I don't know if we ever talked about that.
No, I still gotta listen. Is it crazy? No, I listen to Slime Language, but I never listened to I still haven't listened to Punk. What's it called?
Yeah, it's called P star NK.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I hated it. Hopefully I like it this time around. Probably won't, but I'm gonna give it an honest listen. I'll give it the old college try. And why did you love it? You said it was a vibe. I hate that. That's not a good. That's terrible.
So here's what I'll say. Like, it's good. Just like, it's the beats. So I thought the production on it was very like relaxing, especially for this time of year. Like, this time of year, I'm not high energy. Like, I'm going through my seasonal sadness type shit. It's just like, it kind of fit my mood, like where I'm just kind of chill. I'm just kind of enjoying being alive, because that's really all there is about life for real. So like for this album, like I'm just enjoying. It's kind of similar where I'm just enjoying listening to Wale. That's one of my favorite niggas. Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm enjoying. He's just talking. He's rapping. He's just doing his little thing, kicking it, and then I'm kicking it with him. Like, it felt like I was like, this album, listening to it, I feel like it feels like I'm kicking it with him, doing his day-to-day activities type shit. Like,
I feel like he didn't care about us when he dropped this, but
it's very It definitely fulfills an escapist reality for me.
There's 2 songs I constantly want to go visit. I'm gonna re-listen to the whole thing. Clean, fresh ears. I won't have this opinion I have now, hopefully. I've been burpy all day. I'm so sorry, y'all. Summer, wow.
Her album was good. My problem is, and I was talking with my girlfriend about this, R&B just don't hit the same, man.
I'm sick of hearing that.
It just does. And here's why. It's because, and I'm not saying all R&B. Summer Walker doesn't, like, when I think of R&B, I think of people just singing their hearts out. She's pouring her heart out, but she's not singing it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some water. So this is like, So this is like pouring your heart out. You know, you're just kind of like.
Oh, you're doing this. Okay.
So this is so this is her. She's pouring her heart out. When I listen to Keisha Cole, here's what I see. Right there.
Okay. So here's my thing.
I got my laptop wet.
I kind of look at it like this. Yeah, wipe your phone off or whatever you got to do. I loved her album. I like Summer because Summer's almost like a rhythmic rapper.
She's Rod Wave, but with a body.
Okay, stop. We're not gonna do this to Summer Walker. Summer Walker's amazing. Back-to-back wonderful albums. We are not doing this. No, Rank, stop that.
Summer Walker is rapper.
She's a soulful rapper. She has bars. I understand.
She's a soulful rapper. She's a sing rapper. What do you call these young niggas?
It feels like that, but she can actually sing though. Summer can really, really sing.
She can't sing. She can hold a note.
No, she can sing. She's just not a ballad artist, and that is okay. That is okay.
She's all right.
Everybody cannot be Jasmine Sullivan out here, who still has the album of the year.
She can be Keisha Cole at least.
Keisha Cole cannot sing that well, but
she's singing her fucking heart out. Mary J. Blige singing her heart out. Like Fantasia, heart out.
Okay, relax.
Jennifer Hudson, heart out. Beyonce, early Beyonce, heart out. Solange,
whoa,
heart out.
Do not just only say early Beyonce like Rocket doesn't exist.
I don't know anything past Beyonce.
You haven't heard Rocket?
I don't listen. I only listen to good Beyonce. I try not to ruin my image of her.
And you got mad when we named that out that pod Rank Hates Beyonce, which was a play on Beyonce. Girls Love Beyonce by Drake, but nobody really caught it.
I don't hate Beyonce. I think she's a very talented woman and the greatest woman artist ever.
You're not listening to enough Beyonce.
I think
I'm listening to everything but that African album. It's just not gonna happen. Sorry. That I'm very cool on. But Summer went out, did exactly what I expected her to do, said true shit. That's like what you kind of go to Summer for. Summer's like one of those real. This is gonna sound weird. Is she the most technically gifted singer? No. But everything she said, you gonna feel it. I look at her kind of like the Rick Ross of R&B. I know that's crazy, but like Rick Ross, is he the best rapper? No. Is he a great rapper? Yeah. And he's gonna say anytime he talks, you gonna feel it. And that's how I listen to Summer Walker.
I'm not mad at that.
That's how, like, honest, like, and then people that aren't like big Rick Ross fans, you're not listening enough. One, just say you don't like real rap and move on. That's how I look at Summer.
I don't listen to Summer Walker. I didn't listen to Summer Walker before this album.
I'm gonna make you a Summer Walker playlist and kind of put.
No, I'm going to tell you it's a waste of your time because it's not gonna get played.
Listen. I'm going to, because there's some Summer Walker that you're just missing.
I just don't think I'm not gonna hit play, man.
You know R&B is my bag, like my go-to bag.
It is.
I need you to hear me. Summer Walker, what the run she's been on, we'll talk. We're gonna talk about this for years. She's gonna be one of the, like, when we talk about the Fantasias and the Keishas, is how we're gonna talk about Summer Walker 20 years down the line.
You are.
I want y'all to hear this. Niggas say Fantasia and can sing a song. So I don't want to hear fuck about Fantasia. And I like Fantasia. My mom listened to Fantasia.
I remember her American Idol run, so yeah, I can
cut it out. Cut it out. That was like 03. Niggas was 6. I'm not hearing that they know so much about Fantasia. I'm not doing it.
It was way past 03 because Ruben Studdard won before she did.
He won in 02 and then dropped his album in 03, nigga. Or something like that. I fuck with Ruben too. Yeah.
Keisha Cole.
Take the shot, come on, take the shot. Yeah, I know Rube. Yeah, I listen to the album religiously.
Nah, the fact you called him Rube lets me know.
Yeah, Big Rube. Big Rube, yeah. Yeah, you're missing out for sure on that.
But Summer Walker's like that though. Like, this album convinced me she's like that.
Then I'm gonna send you a playlist of her actual singing to show you why she's amazing. It's gonna happen.
No, I do it. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it on the way to work. I've been forced to listen to worse shit, so.
In fact, and you forced me to listen to worse shit. So it's funny. I have 2 Zanman songs in my phone, right?
Section 8.
Hold on. I still got them. I think I might have deleted them actually, and I pulled it up and I was like, Zan, man. I was like, what the? And I was like, this is definitely ranked. First off, I played that shit. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Why
That
did I
nigga
let
was
this nigga talk
sliding.
me into putting this? And the crazy part is, I'm sure I liked it when I heard it, and now I'm thinking like,
Bro, Zan said my man tried to snake me, but he didn't have a sling on, so that means he didn't have a good shoulder to lean on. Damn.
hold on, I can tell you the songs though. Have you been? And
If it's not section 80, then I don't want to hear it for real. Section 8, sorry.
I can't remember the other song. It might be.
Oh, shout out to what's it called too? I'm gonna put that shameless plug. Shout out to Modusa and Marco on the new mixtape.
I'll listen. Have you listened?
I have.
Solid.
Yes.
Shout out to
Nah, for real. No, I'll joke aside. No, it actually, I really fuck with it for real. It's a new sound. It's a different sound for them. But I'm all for supporting Huntington artists, man. So
hey, you know what? Fuck it. No more giggling. If we're shouting them out, shout out 3 Rico.
3K Rico? 3K Rico, that nigga, man.
And shout out Murph. I don't even know his name, but
Murpho, it's like Murpho,
OSG Murpho or some shit like that. Whatever it is, shout out to Murph.
Flagging them there.
None of my business.
None of my.
Shout out to Murph. Murph really be going sometimes for real.
Murph be sliding for. Hey, shout out Eugene too. Eugene be really fucking sliding.
I be forgetting that nigga name. Every time you say Eugene, I'm thinking of Brennan Brown. That's not his last name. I know his name's Brennan. It might be Brennan. Oh my God. That's my cousin. I should know. Shout out to him. He produces some pretty good shit though. He was like, yeah, this is a couple of my beats. He actually has pretty good production.
Shout out Bove too. Shout out Shalem. I know he's not from Huntington, but
I'm gonna shout out Shalem. Where's my anybody gonna blow is gonna be this nigga. I just want y'all to know I'm a part of it.
We should not have this shit so readily available.
I was wearing it and I was like, damn, I wore this the last episode. I've worn the Shalem in like 4 episodes. It's comfy.
I got the sugar water shirt.
I still gotta cop that, but I don't have nothing else for real. Oh, one thing that bothers me. Oh, you want to talk about something that bothers you real fast? Do you have anything that readily available bothers you? Because I have mine. I have 2.
Well, one thing I'm really starting to get aggravated with is when so I hate, and it's weird, but I hate when you're driving through a parking lot and a person or when you're, let me rephrase it. When you're walking through a parking lot and it's just much more convenient if the motherfucker just goes. Just go ahead and drive by because you're in a moving vehicle that's going to move faster than me who just wants to take his time and walk across the street. I fucking hate it and I will not. I used to do the little half jog shit. I will not do it. So please fucking stop. I'm gonna go every time. And to counterpoint that, if I'm turning, you better be moving, or one of us is going to the hospital and I'm in the car. So let that sink in. So yes, that's my complaint.
Thank you. Also, we're gonna go and talk.
I hate street sweeping. It's fucking stupid and it makes your street look worse. Continue.
I don't know about street looks worse, but I do also hate street sweeping. I feel like they can make them faster, but that's just me. So I do want to not caveat, but real fast, bounce back to, we'll talk about how the Summer Walker album made women feel. We'll do that on the next pod though.
Yeah.
If we have a female guest, if you can bring a female guest. Not gonna say that. So the 2 things that bother me the most, when people are going on a road trip or anywhere and they post the screenshot of the map, that's the dumbest shit in the world. Don't do that. I don't know why I was like, ooh, 4 hours. Like, just say going on a long trip. Like, you could put that on a black screen and it'd be like 8-hour road trip. If you want somebody to pray for, you can say that. Like, but they just screenshot that with emojis. And I'm like, I hope there's traffic the whole way.
The whole fucking way. I damn near want to get in an accident en route so that you have to, in every state, just get in an accident.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of brutal. But it's fucking terrible. And I'm sick of y'all. Don't do that shit no more. Also, black people who say cock, I'm not feeling it. Anybody who says, I can't say anybody because I expect it from some people. But black people who say cock really grinds my gears. And this story came from a long time I was having, and I heard it and it bothered me. And I had to cut it off immediately. I was like, I can't. I've had an experience one. It wasn't with a black woman, but she was Asian. And she said it to me, and I just stopped the session. I was like, ma'am. I didn't say ma'am. I was like, don't say that shit no more. Like,
yeah.
Like, I'll go limp right now. I hate there's like how people feel about moist, I feel about the word cock. Like, don't say it.
Don't say it.
If I hear it, please be talking about chicken. I don't want to hear it.
Like cock-a-doodle-doo. Like, I don't
That's perfectly fine. I'd rather hear that in the bedroom than just cock.
I've heard, so I will say, I haven't messed me up that bad to where like I had to address it. But it definitely, the first time, because it's happened a couple times. I think the worst encounter was obviously it was, yeah, and it was like she gonna have a nerve to say, like, she's like, is that, like, obviously it's my dick. She's like, oh my god, is that your cock? And I was like, am I watching it? This was brought to you in part by. No, I'm kidding.
That's fucking disgusting.
It's gross, right? He threw up. That's how gross. But no,
I didn't throw up. I mean, it shit makes me sick.
And I didn't address it, but I was like, I responded in the most aggravated way because, like, we're obviously like something's about to spark, and I was like,
no, it ain't.
I was like, what? I was like, well, yeah, like, no, it's a low health bar. Like, the fuck, like, I just have a fucking chocolate bar just sitting here waiting for the right moment, and it keeps it warm so that when I bite into it, it melts in my mouth. Like, Paul.
That just pissed me off for real.
No, but that was one bad encounter. Then another one was the other one. I'm not gonna say that's what stopped me from doing anything with them. Yeah, another one. I'm not gonna say that's what stopped me from doing anything sexual, but it definitely played a key factor down the road. And I was like, this is, I can't be mad that nothing ever transpired from this. So
it made me so uncomfortable. Like just say dick. I'd rather hear
somebody asking for a cockpit.
I'd rather hear phallus in the bedroom. Oh, BBF, big black phallus. I'd rather hear that shit. Oh my God. I cannot stress this enough. Just stop saying it. To men that like that, I'm sorry.
To men that like that
more as a child. I just cannot. Like, why do y'all want to cock? It sounds like, I know what, I won't get into it because it made me mad.
Sounds German.
Nigga, it sounds so angry.
Like they spit at you, like.
Yeah, like, why are you hawking? Like, relax. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, honestly, fuck anybody that says that. If you hear that, I'm gonna post a number that you can call, and it's a direct line to the FBI.
No, facts. and these are the facts.
But no, I think that was all I got, though, man.
That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Any unpopular opinions?
Damn, you know what's funny? I should have wrote mine down. I had a few of them brewing today.
So, you know what? I gotta get back to writing mine down too. We'll make sure we knock it on our next pod.
I do got one though.
Oh,
I do got one. If a baby's ugly, you should address it. You don't have to necessarily say, "Hey, your baby's ugly," but no, I don't want to hold it. No, I don't. Quit putting it in my face before I punch it.
I've always thought every baby's not cute. I never thought about openly addressing the ugly baby like the cute ones. Can you imagine that? You know how when cute baby, they come out with the good hair and they always got their ears pierced at 2 seconds old.
Yeah.
Those babies, they always be talking about them like that. And it would be wild to just walk up on a baby in Walmart like, oh my God, E.T., it looks so great. Like, nah.
Imagine walking to the baby and be like, oh my God. But
what the fuck
I think
is that?
Somebody specifically, so this, what made me think about that is because there's this one person that used to always post her kid, and the kid is still ugly.
We do not have to do this. I know exactly.
You know the one I used to send the group chat all the time.
I'm aware,
Bro. So and I'm like, if you keep posting this, I'm allowed to respond because if a girl posts a thirst, like I'm allowed to say, hey, you should take this picture down, sweetheart, because your baby's going to hate you for life because the ugly ass picture that you captured of it. Your baby's not photogenic. It's damn near it's there photophobic. Like, like get your ugly ass baby off the camera, which is horrible. If you say a baby's ugly, your baby's gonna be ugly. Knock on wood. But
I don't want anything to do with this statement or this unpopular opinion.
Can we name the pod "Fuck Your Ugly Ass Baby"?
Jesus Christ!
Not even "Fuck Your Ugly Ass Baby." Just get that ugly baby away from me.
I know what baby it is. I'm like seeing it in my head. It's fucking me up.
And because it's ugly.
I have nothing else. Do you have anything else? We can get up out of here.
I think so my last thing I'm gonna say is women who are out there reciting Sierra's prayer off of Summer Walker's album, it's not going to work for you because you're still letting Summer Walker influence your life. So it's never.
I wasn't. Like I said we're gonna wait, but y'all don't want Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. You don't want Russell Wilson. There's no way accountant Russell Wilson is walking around here with a Sierra. Maybe.
Every now and again,
in reality,
there's a couple anomalies.
I like Russell Wilson. I think he's a great guy. He's corny as fuck. And there's no. These young 22, 23, really under 30-year-old women, you guys haven't gone through enough to suffice and, be okay with a Russell Wilson. I know y'all say y'all do. But the niggas with them long-ass rap sheets still get the most box.
Every time.
So I want to hear what you got to say about Russell Wilson. It's a million Russell Wilsons out here. Good niggas. All you got to do is go down to a science lab, engineer, whatever. Go get you a Russell Wilson. What do y'all do? You're out there on the yard. So I want to hear it.
You're out there on the yard and Maggie got bit by a fucking yard dog. Of course.
Y'all do not want that shit. I won't be lied to. I'm sorry.
Out there running the streets, Maggie got bit by a stray. You fucking
niggas
idiot.
Corny niggas are not up by any means. Like
we're down. Thank
I'm
God.
I'm not a corny nigga.
I am.
No, you're not. Russell Wilson No, I know you for a long time.
I'm pretty cheesy though, man.
Russell Wilson is the real life version of what they were trying to make Carlton, but light skinned
and athletic
as fuck. Yeah, he's that nigga for real on the field. But yeah, that's all. I'll just leave that, and then we'll get into the specifics of why y'all.
I can't wait to. Just know, women, you better send your best warrior next week because if you thought Kevin Samuels was bad, wait till you meet me.
I'm not in this. I do think women do some terrible stuff. I'm only speaking like this, like if we were talking about niggas, I have no, like we just talked about niggas doing shitty, like trust me, I don't discriminate. If you're terrible, I'm gonna let you know.
Facts.
But I don't got nothing else.
Me either, man.
All right, thank y'all for supporting. Y'all don't want Russell Wilson, so remember that. That's all I got. Peace.
Peace, God.